or the people around him call him Jesus? No. It is the English transliteration to Isos, adding a J sickness. You know the J sickness? They add J's where it shouldn't be, right? Purple Twilight, are you focusing? His form communication. No, that's okay. So you see, his name was never Jesus. His name was never Jesus. His name is Isos, Isa, Yeshua. Okay, classical Yeshua, right? That's his name, but he was never called Jesus. Never, ever. Okay. Now, can we prove this? Yes, it can be proved simply. You see, the wording in Greek language, is Isos. Let me copy it to you. 1 second, I had it saved right here somewhere. 1 second. I can't find it right now. Anyway, never mind. It's not so bad. Or maybe this one too. I think I found it. 1 second. Okay, so it is like this. I'm gonna copy it, paste. Okay, it is Isos. Now in the Greek language, they add the os. Okay, it's pronounced like this. Okay, according to the dictionary, pronounced like this. So in the Greek names in general, they add the os. Okay, they add the os. So you remove the os, and it comes Eso, Asa, Eso, Asa, Asa, Asa. So the correct transliteration is Isa, and that is a proof that the word Jesus came out of nothing. Right? Yes, is it clear so far? Purple light?
The truth is that the name Jesus is an English transliteration of the Greek transliteration Jesus, which is a transliteration from the Hebrew or Aramaic name Yeshua. Here is an illustration with charts. The name Yeshua consists of 4 Hebrew letters, namely, from right to left, the Yud, the Shin, the Vav, and the Ayin. In the Greek, the sh sound of the letter Shin doesn't exist. So the natural replacement for the Shin is the S. This is common and can be seen with the following examples. The name Shaul in Hebrew is Saulos in Greek, which is Saul in English. The name Yerushalayim in Hebrew is Jerusalem in Greek and Jerusalem in English. The name Shimon in Hebrew is Simon in Greek, in Simon in English. Yishai in Hebrew is Yesai in Greek and is Jesse in English. And the name Shlomo in Hebrew is Solomon in Greek and Solomon, of course, in English. These are just a couple examples that illustrate how the Hebrew shin is replaced with an S in Greek. It's common. The second, the names of men, commonly ended with an S. Here are also a couple of examples that will suffice. The name Yohanan in Hebrew, John, is Iohannes in Greek. Tom'a in Hebrew, Thomas, is Thomas in Greek. Yaakov becomes Yakobos in Greek, which is James or Jacob. Yehuda becomes Iudas, which is Judas or Judah. And Barnaba is Barnabas in English and Barnabas in Greek. And therefore the letter S at the end would replace the ayin at the end of the name Yeshua, since the ayin isn't a vowel to begin with. So just to put it all together to see how the names in the Hebrew and the Greek naturally correspond with one another. We have Yeshua, Jesus, and Jesus. It is a logical transliteration. It has absolutely nothing to do with Zeus. Instead of the name Jesus deriving from Zeus and being a pagan lure for the Gentiles to join the Messianic Jewish faith, it's the only correct and plausible transliteration of the Hebrew Yeshua. And Jesus is just a logical transliteration from the Greek to the English. And by the way, if you as a Muslim want to object to the use of the name Jesus because it supposedly comes from the pagan Zeus, then you have to drop the name Isa too, because that's not the original either. Yeshua and the disciples didn't speak Arabic. The name Isa doesn't exist in Hebrew or Aramaic. That seems to be derived from the pagan name Isis. So don't use double standards. You want to reject the name Jesus because it is not the original, then drop the name Isa too because it's not the original either.